Hi guys, it's Sheila from LifeCompletelyFlawless.com, and today I'm here with what's in my makeup bag. So I'm going to show you guys what's in my everyday makeup bag. For the most part, I keep my makeup bag packed and on my desk. I usually do not take my makeup bag like on the road with me or like throughout my day, because usually I don't really touch up my makeup or anything. I usually like take my lip gloss and that's it. But I do always keep it packed because I do tend to travel quite often. So if I'm going to have to travel, you know, really suddenly, I like to be able to throw it in my bag. So the bag that I'm actually carrying now was sent to me. It's by Tartan and Twine. You can find these at Ulta. They're so cute. This says life isn't perfect, but my eyeliner is, which I think is adorable. It has a really nice material, so it's easy to wipe off. My old makeup bag, this one, which I still have some things in here, but this is my Victoria's Secret bag. And the thing about this bag is that you pretty much have to wash it because it will get soiled quite easily. Also, something I like about this bag is that you're able to open it, and it actually opens all the way on the sides. You can see that there. Versus with my Victoria's Secret bag, it just opens at the top. So I kind of have to go digging a bit more in this bag. The Tartan and Twine bag is available at Ulta. It's like $12. They have a bunch of different cute little prints. This is Camden cheer. You can also find this on Ulta.com as well. So definitely worth checking out. So I'm going to show you what's in this bag. No particular order. The first thing is my Kat Von D Ladybird palette. It's the old palette. As you guys can see, I have hit pan on a couple of these shadows, and I absolutely love this palette. This palette is awesome because it has like nice neutral colors. I don't, for like my everyday makeup, I don't like a lot of shimmery colors. Like if I just need to throw on something really quick, just for everyday look, I like kind of matte colors. This palette isn't available anymore to my knowledge, but they do have another palette which it's so big it won't actually fit in this bag, but I've been really loving this shade light palette. I have it on my eyes right now. This is an eye contour palette. Again, I love this palette because it has lots of neutral colors. Some of these colors do have a little bit of like a tiny itsy bitty little bit of shimmer in them, but nothing that you can really tell. Like the white color of my eye has a little bit of shimmer to it, not very much at all. But absolutely love this palette. So definitely, if you don't already have the Ladybird palette, this palette is definitely worth a shot, because it's really simple. It's great for everyday go-to looks. And also, I like this palette because it has a really good black color. I love a good black matte eyeshadow for a smoky eye. And I find like if you're gonna do a smoky eye throughout the day or during the day, I like something that's matte without any shimmer. I think it's easier to kind of pull it off. The next thing is my Cover FX. This is the contour kit. This is in Deep. I love this contour palette. It's awesome. It does have a mirror in it, and it has 4 shades. It has 3 matte shades. I mostly use like these 3 shades over here. I use number 3 under my eyes usually, because I don't like really light, bright, noticeable under the eye. Personally, I kind of feel like for everyday, I kind of prefer like something that looks natural. Like I want to look like I have like a natural glow. I don't want to look like, you know, I have like a ton of banana powder on my face. So I use this. You can use number 1 if you want something a little bit more dramatic. If I was going to do like an evening look, I would probably go with number 1. But every day I use number 3 under my eyes, and like here and here. I use number 4 as my contour, and number 2 I use to just kind of highlight my cheekbones. These are all creams, which is really nice. They're really easy to blend, So this is a really good palette to get as well if you're interested in contouring. Next thing is my Qtica Intense Lip Balm. I a lot of times don't wear color on my lips on like just an everyday basis. I love a good red lip. I love, you know, a good lip color, but just every day I usually don't wear a whole lot of lip color because I don't, like I said, I don't like retouching my makeup up a lot. So usually wearing the bold colored lips, sometimes you do have to do a little bit more touch up to them, so that I kind of avoid. But this Qtica Intense Lip Balm is really nice, especially in the wintertime. It keeps my lips from being cracked and dry, and it's really nice. The next lip product is actually something I got from Ulta as well. It's by Bare Minerals. It's the Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss. I actually like this lip gloss because it has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it doesn't feel like really sticky. Like, I hate like lip glosses that feel like really like super thick and just lacquery. This is in Birthday Babe, which I think is just like, you get this free for your birthday. I don't think this is in their like regular collection, but they do have colors that are kind of similar to this. I would definitely actually buy other colors of this, but I like this one. It's just that I have it on right now. It's pink, it's nice and sheer, and it just kind of adds a little something to my face. Next thing is foundation. So someone asked me, I did a review on the NARS All Day Luminous Foundation, and I said I was a little underwhelmed by it. And there are foundations that you can get at Sephora for around the same price that were way better. And I'm going to tell you about two of those now. These are like my holy grails. The Makeup Forever HD foundation. I did a review on this like years ago. They did change the bottle. The formula seems about the same to me. This is called Ultra HD. The old one was HD. It seems about the same. I think this is available in more colors. One thing about Makeup Forever, which is why it's one of my favorite foundation brands, I would actually venture to say it is my favorite makeup brand, is because they have such a wide variety of colors, whether you're on the darker side or the lighter side. And they also cater to a lot of different undertones, because everyone does not have a red undertone. And a lot of foundation for women of color seems to carry a lot of really red undertones, orangey kind of looking foundations. So they do have a lot of that are kind of cool and neutral. I wear this in a number 180 for the HD. The next foundation is also Makeup Forever foundation. It is the Makeup Forever the Matte Velvet Plus foundation. I really like this foundation. It's very it's mattifying, and it's also it's full coverage. Like when you put it on, it's kind of a gel consistency. This is more liquid. This is like medium to full coverage. Like, it's a buildable coverage. This is definitely full coverage. I want to say this is around like 40, and this is like 40, like 45 and 50. Both really awesome foundations. They last me about 3 months. And I wear makeup pretty much almost every day. So these foundations are really, really good if you're looking for something really awesome that you can get at Sephora, that you're going to be able to find in your color. Makeup Forever is the way to go. The next thing is my concealer. Also another Makeup Forever product. This is the Makeup Forever Full Cover. I have this in a number 14. I want to say the name is like fawn, but it's number 14 is the color of this. As you can see, this is like really, really light. I mean, you can even tell like in comparison to my foundation. So with being really light, I have a lot of dark marks. Those of you who've been following my acne journey and everything in my skincare, I have a lot of dark marks that I'm trying to get rid of. So this really helps with those. It stays on all day. It works really great. And I also use this to do my eyebrows. I keep it in like a little container like this. It's like one of the sample containers from Sephora, because it's easier to kind of, I don't put like all of it in there at one time, but I put a little bit in here, so that way I can dip it in with my brush and like use it a lot easier. You can get these at Sephora for free. Just ask them for a sample container and they'll give you one, or you can also find them at like Michael's or Joann Fabrics. It's like a little, like, you know, a little plastic container. But really like this concealer. before this, like I haven't had really great luck with concealers. Like this I love. I used to love the matte concealer, like back in the day, like the potted matte concealer. I forget what the name of it is. That used to be like my holy grail. And then once I tried this, it was just pretty much, I was sold ever since then. The next thing is eyeshadow primer. I've been trying out the Urban Decay primer potion, the anti-aging primer potion though. And I actually really like this. I feel like it's almost a little bit moisturizing to my eyelids, which I kind of like that, because sometimes like I would notice that using the regular primer potion that sometimes my eyelids would get a little bit dry. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, I don't know. But I started noticing that. So this stuff I actually really like. I got this at Ulta. I think this is like a sample size of it. It's a lot of product in here. I don't know if this comes in a bigger size. I'm assuming it must. But this or the Urban Decay primer potion has always kind of been like my holy grail. I've tried other primers. I've tried, like, you know, I've used paint pots before and this and that. This I love because it goes on really sheer. It doesn't add any color. So it's really cool, really cool primer. The next thing is mascara. I go through phases. Like, I used to like be really into like Dior Show. Then I got into the Tarte mascaras. Like, I go from like one extreme to the other when it comes to mascaras. Right now I'm really loving these two by NYX. And you guys, do not sleep on NYX. Like, they're such an awesome brand. You can get them in Ulta as well. This is an awesome brand. And they have them like Ulta now. They have them at like Target, CVS. I remember using NYX back in the day with the jumbo pencils, like the in milk. Old school YouTube girls are gonna remember that. But that was like the bomb back then. But you couldn't like find it everywhere. Now NYX is like everywhere. So these mascaras, both under like 10 bucks. This is the NYX Doll Eye. This really extends the lashes. And I also have the Zaza Zoo NYX, and this is more of a volumizing mascara. So I usually use the lengthening one first and then this one afterwards to kind of give them a more full look. So I really enjoy these mascaras. I'm not gonna say like they're like the best like I've ever tried ever in life, but I think for the price, like, I like them. I use them all the time, and I would definitely buy them again. Next thing, eyebrows. I have been using the Kat Von D Tattoo liner in medium brown. It's a felt liner type of situation. I like this. It's very easy to use too much of it though. I usually try to keep it stored upside down if I can. When it's not in my bag and I have it on my desk, I put it in my brush bowl usually. Really kind of like this. It stays on. I have a tendency to rub my face. So this stays on really nice. So you know, I can actually touch my eyebrows without scratching the flakiness off. So I'm kind of all about that. Next thing is this NYX 2-timer eyeliner. One side is a retractable pencil, and the other side has a felt tip liner. And I usually mostly use the felt tip side, and that's what I use today. I like the felt tip because when I'm in a rush to do my makeup, I like the gel cream liners and everything, and the pencils, I can get like a much more crisp line with a felt liner quicker. I can just easily do that real quick and run out the door. And speaking of gel liners, when I do use a gel liner, lately I have been using this Sephora waterproof gel liner, and this is just an intense Onyx. Hey, Onyx. But I like this. To be honest with you, my motivation for purchasing this particular eyeliner was that I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a gel liner because typically I don't use them enough because I use my felt liners more, and I don't use them enough, and usually they end up drying out or kind of reaching their expiration before I really get to use them. So this was like, I think like 14 bucks or something like that at Sephora. So I was like, you know what the hey, I'll try that one. Last two products. The NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder. This stuff is awesome. So with the Makeup Forever foundations, I used to always use the HD powder that they have, which is amazing. It's so finely milled, like it's so, like it's amazing. However, I tried this. It's like 10 bucks. I think the HD powder is like 30. This NYX is actually a pretty good alternative. It's not as finely milled, but it gets the job done. And I have been using this for like ever, and I have like so many of these laying around because they're that awesome. So I keep one on my desk. I keep one in my bag. These are really good. So don't sleep on. I'm telling you, don't sleep on NYX. Like, if you want to like get your whole makeup life together and you like are new at makeup, go get you some NYX. Alright, and lastly is my Inglot blush, and I really wish I knew the name of this blush for you guys. Like, I know I'm so horrible. I love this blush. It's an orange color, and it's a color that honestly I would have never picked out. When I was at the Inglot store in New York this past September, there was a girl there, and I can't remember her name, but she's amazing, you guys. She's amazing. And she helped me pick out a lot of different colors and eyeshadows and blushes, and really kind of helped me think out the box, because I'm like, I don't know about you guys, like tell me if you guys are this way. Like, a lot of times I find myself buying the same colors. Like, I like the same kind of neutral colors, the same kind of bronzy colors, and the same purples. So I have 1,000,001 of those same colors. She really kind of helped me think outside of the box and not go with like a pink or a red blush. I thought this is not going to work. I do have it on today. And absolutely love this this blush. But moral of the story, think outside the box. Try some different colors. Try some different things and see if it works out for you, okay? Thank you to Tartan and Twine and Onyx for sending me this cute, super cute makeup bag that's available at Ulta. Thank you guys for watching this video as always, and I will see you guys soon for another video.